Want to apologize. We lost our internet connection, so we're back with the Ripon Winneconne JV game. Ripon leading 50-42 in the second half with just under 6 minutes remaining. That's the end of the Ripon JV game in regulation, as at the buzzer they put in a 3-point shot to tie the game at 56-56. We'll go to a 4-minute overtime period. that's the final of the Ripon JV game as Ripon loses it in overtime 64 to 62. I'll be back with the start of the varsity game in roughly 10 to 15 minutes. Stay with us.
two, roll up, and...
Good evening and welcome to Winneconne High School Gymnasium once again. Last night the Ripon Lady Tigers defeated the Lady Wolves right here on the Winneconne hardwood, and the boys are looking to go home with a victory tonight as well. I'm Bruce Lang bringing you tonight's play-by-play as the Wolves of Winneconne host the Tigers of Ripon in East Central Conference boys action on the Ripon Sports YouTube stream. Ripon enters tonight's game with a 1-0 East Central Conference record, tied for first place with Winneconne and Kettle Moraine Luther. And they're 1-2 overall following a loss to Watertown Luther Prep Tuesday night, 73-64. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ball, Winneconne defeated North Fond du Lac by 1 point, 64-63 this past Tuesday night, giving them a 2-2 overall record. Ripon is led by junior Riley Brooks, averaging 22.3 points per game, followed by seniors Kai Agamite with 11 points per game, and Spencer Schultz averaging 10.7 points per game. Brooks is also the rebounding leader for the Tigers, pulling down an average of 13 boards per game. Senior Tyler Youngbauer is the Winneconne scoring and rebounding leader, averaging 11.5 points per game in shooting and 8.5 rebounds per game. Let's take a break and hear from some of our sponsors of tonight's game.
Introducing Walk-In Wednesdays at Alliance Laundry Systems in Ripon. Walk in and interview at Door 2 on Shepherd Street, Wednesdays 10 to 4. Start at $25 an hour for second shift assembly. Plus, we're working 4 10-hour shifts with overtime on Fridays when needed. We have great benefits including medical, dental, vacation, retirement, and tuition reimbursement. Can't make it Wednesdays? Apply at alliancelaundry.com careers.
Alliance Laundry Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Diedrich Insurance Agency, with offices in Ripon, Berlin, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh. Check us out at diedrichinsurance.com.
Make the long drive this season with confidence all year long. Get ready for your next road trip with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Are you looking for a new career? The Smucker's facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wage is over $20 per hour, full benefits effective day 1, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckercareers.com.
MPB Builders in Ripon, national award winners in building construction, is now hiring. MPB Builders is currently seeking employees for general labor, mechanics, material estimators, draftsmen, and clerical work. If you're a subcontractor for metal roofing or post-frame construction, MPB has immediate work available. MPB Builders offers competitive wages and full benefits, part-time positions available for college students and semi-retired individuals. For more about what MPB has to offer, check out their website at mpbbuilders.com.
Drive your favorite teams to the games with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and a bonus up to $1,500. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones.
Which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Brad Tagliapietra, agent at 920-748-5031.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventative hygiene, cosmetic and restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry.
The bakery at Webster's Marketplace always has fresh treats for you to enjoy. Our signature sweet rolls and donuts are hand-cut daily in-store, fresh, each morning by our bakery team. Our custom cakes are also baked and decorated right here, always fresh for your special celebrations. And the breads and dinner rolls are made by our bakers just in time for dinner tonight. Stop by our bakery today inside of Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course our signature donuts, hand-cut daily to our deli's roasted chicken, delicious dips, and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Welcome back to Winneconne High School. Getting ready to get this game started here in just a few moments. We'll have the Star Spangled Banner and then the introduction of the players. Want to remind you that Ripon will be playing, the Ripon girls will be playing next week, Tuesday, at the Tigers Den against Winnebago Lutheran Academy. And then that'll be about a 7:15 tip-off. And then on Thursday, it'll be the boys and the girls traveling to Plymouth. The girls will play on Thursday night, the boys on Friday night. Now we'll have those games for you right here. While they're doing the national anthem, let's take one more quick break.
Excellence meets innovation at Ripon Area School District through a commitment to continuous quality improvement. Ripon was awarded $1.9 million in grants to expand support for students and their families with school programming and school-based mental health. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course our signature donuts, hand-cut daily to our deli's roasted chicken, delicious dips, and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Fortified Bank is growing Wisconsin, one person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifiedbank.com to see how banking locally is a win for you in our community. Member FDIC.
We believe a company, like family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School.
Ball put up by Ripon, no good. Rebound pulled down by Winneconne. They bring it down. Thorpe with the ball for Winneconne. He gives it to Lether. Lether trying to drive the lane. He's cut off. Spin move, and he lays the ball up off the glass for two. As Winneconne back to a 13-point lead now. Ripon was within 5 or 6. Schultz with the ball, gives it to Riley Brooks. Brooks drives the baseline, goes up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. So Brooks will go to the line to shoot two.
Number 22, Jackson Ellis, is first, team 6.
That foul may have been against Van Handel. Brooks' first shot, up and good. So Riley set for his second shot. Shot's on the way, and that's good. So Brooks will have a seat for a little while coming into the game for the Tigers, John Muncho. 31-20, Ripon trails by 11. Rahman with the ball, drives the left side of the lane, and we've got a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be a foul called on number 23 for Ripon. That's Henry Willett. So Winneconne inbounds the ball at their own baseline under the basket. Rahman inbounds the ball. Move it around out to Thorpe. Back over to Brahman. He shoots it underneath to... That was a number I don't seem to have on my score sheet. Number 23. When I talked to Coach earlier, Spencer Schultz puts up a two-pointer. That's 8 points for Schultz. When I talked to Coach Troy Below for Winneconne tonight, he said there were no changes in numbers, but there's 23 out there, and I'm not seeing that number on my roster here, so apologize for that. We had the same issue last night as well. One player that was not on our score sheet. Shot put up by Wiedemeyer, no good. Pulled down by Schultz over to Brooks. Brooks puts it up, no good. Around the rim, pulled down by Winneconne. Take it all the way down. That's Brahman, and he drops it in for two. And with that basket, it's going to be 35-22. Ripon wants a timeout. We're going to take it with them. If you have not been to the Heidel House Hotel and Conference Center located on beautiful Green Lake yet, then now is the time. Come check out the Sunday breakfast buffet, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. for $13.99 a person and $4 unlimited mimosas. And more information, for more information, go to heidelhouse.com. If you loved us before, you're going to love us even more. Smuckers, are you looking for a new career? The Smuckers facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wages over $20 per hour. Full benefits effective day one, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckerscareers.com. Agamite inbounds the ball to Carlson in the backcourt. He'll bring it up for the Tigers as the Tigers trail by 13, 35-22. Carlson gets it to Brooks. Out to Carlson. And knocked away. And now out of bounds. It'll be Ripon's ball off Winneconne. So Brooks will come over to inbound the ball for the Tigers. Cole Burdick in the game now for Ripon. Brooks gets it into Carlson. Out to the top of the key, over to Munchow. Back to Carlson on the right side of the key. And He'll get it over to Agamite. Agamite to Burdick. Burdick back. Oh, he tries to get it to Agamite and stolen away by Wiedemeyer. And we've got a whistle and double dribble on the part of Winneconne. So Ripon will inbound the ball in the backcourt. 35-22. Winneconne ahead here on your Heidel House scoreboard. Carlson gets it to Agamite on the right side of the lane. Now back out to Brooks. Brooks takes a three. Off the rim, no good. Pulled in by Brahman. Excuse me, that's our unnamed player. Shot put up from three-point range and no good by Winneconne. Brooks with the rebound. He'll take it all the way down. Put it up off the glass. They're going to wave off the shot. And not sure what the call is just yet. Appears it's a foul against Winneconne. So Riley Brooks is going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. As Ripon's already in the bonus. So Brooks steps up to the line. Chance to earn himself a second shot. Brooks' shot is good, so he gets the second shot. Ripon got a little bit of work to do, now down by 12. Second shot by Brooks on the way, and that rattles in. Now down by 11. Ripon's got to stop this three-point shooting by Winneconne. Brahman with the ball, drives the lane, and now it should be a traveling call. I don't see an indication, but I'm sure that's what it is. None of the three referees, they all blew the whistle, but nobody made an indication as to what the call was. Burdick inbounds to Carlson. Carlson brings the ball up court. Willett with the ball, over to Burdick on the left side of the key. Out to Willett on the right side now. Over to Carlson on the left side. He brings it out to the top of the key, wants to drive it, working it, gets it out to Agamite. Back to Carlson in the near corner, out to Burdick. Burdick drives the lane and he loses control of the ball, saves it from going out of bounds, but it goes over to Winneconne and all the way down and up off the glass. That's Logan Lether. And he lays it up for two. He'll get a +1. And Willett gets his second foul of the night. Well, I thought it was Lether that put up the shot, but they've got Evan Riley at the line. His +1 is good. So he gets a three-point play out of that. That's his first points of the night. As the score now 38-24, Ripon trailing by 14. Ripon working the ball around the perimeter, gets it to Cole Burdick on the left side of the lane. He tries to drive it, spin move, jump shot, no good off the rim and pulled down by Wiedemeyer for the Wolves. Kicks it out, that's Lether and he gets it for three. That's his second three of the night. 8 points for him. 41-24 on your Heidel House scoreboard as Winneconne leads. Shot put up by Ripon, pulled down by Winneconne. That's our unnamed player. He brings it down, gives it over to Riley. Now over to the other side to Brahman, out to Wiedemeyer. Now out to the top. Back to Brahman. 3 points! Good for him. So we've got 6 players with 3 points in the game, at least one three-pointer in the game for Winneconne. Winneconne just crazy on these three-point shots as Ripon trails by 20, 44-24. Ball kicked out of bounds by Winneconne, so Ripon's ball. Cole Burdick to inbound the ball at the Ripon baseline. Gets it into Mansell. Agamite will take the shot from the free throw line, and that's good for 2. His first points of the night. As that's Brahman bringing it down, and he's going to be fouled as he's puts the shot up. And that's going to go against Mansell. So going to the line, Brahman for the Wolves. He'll be shooting 2. Ripon trailing 44-26. And first shot is no good for Brahman. Ripon trailing by 18 points here in this first half. Cole Burdick has a seat for the Tigers as Muncho comes back into the game. Second shot was good for Brahman. Carlson brings the ball up court. Gets it over to Agamite at the top of the key. Now to Brooks on the right side. Tries to drive baseline. Stops. Pulls up. Shot no good. Pulled down by Winneconne. Going all the way down court very quickly. Now they get it over to Wiedemeyer in the far corner. Wiedemeyer trying to give directions. Gets it out to Brahman. Now to the near side to our mystery player. He gets the ball back on a tip. Brahman with a 3-point, and that's his second of the night. Makes it 48-26 Winneconne. Carlson, spin move goes in, but then he's cut off. Kicks it out to Mansell. Mansell puts up the shot, no good, and rebounded by Winneconne. We got a whistle. Looks like there's going to be a foul called on Winneconne. Calling the foul on Brayman. So Riley Brooks goes to the line. Brooks shooting 2. 1-1. First shot is good, earns himself a second. And he'll set for his second shot. That's on the way, and that'll rattle in. 6 points on the free throw line tonight for Brooks. Gives him 11 altogether for the night so far. With Brayman with the ball, drives the right side, kicks the ball out. And that comes, what a shot! That came off the corner of the glass in the upper right-hand corner and went in for the bucket. That was a shot. I've never seen a shot like that before. Now we've got a traveling call against the Tigers. So turnover goes to Winneconne. That's number 5 unofficially for the Tigers. Wiedemeyer brings the ball up. He kicks it out to Riley. Now to Brayman. Almost stolen by Brooks. Kick it out to Thorpe. Thorpe takes it to the left side of the key. Gives it to Wiedemeyer. Now Wiedemeyer to the top of the key. Over to Riley. Riley brings it to the top of the key, finds Wiedemeyer, drives the lane, and that's good for 2. Wiedemeyer with 10 points on the board tonight for Winneconne. Brooks with the ball for the Tigers, puts it up, no good, nothing but air, and time runs out in the first half of this ball game as Ripon trails Winneconne 53-28. I'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Summer has its own feeling. It can be active and hot. It can also be cool and relaxing. It's your choice when it's happening in your own backyard. Summer is the time to turn your dream projects into reality, and your neighborhood Ace Hardware in Ripon and Wautoma is here to help. However you want to plant it, build it, paint it, or customize it, Ace is ready to turn your home into your summer oasis.
Ace is the helpful place in Ripon and Wautoma.
The bakery and deli
We
teams at
believe
Webster's
a company
Marketplace are
like
always cooking up
family
great
is made
food for
stronger
you and your
when
family to
differences
enjoy.
are embraced
Breads,
and
buns,
not
cakes, and of
condemned.
course our
Check
signature
out
donuts, hand-cut daily to our deli's roasted chicken,
hiring
delicious dips,
opportunities.
and full
Proud
line
to
of meals for
support
you to
Ripon
take home
High
and enjoy.
School.
Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the third or fourth level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Diedrich Insurance Agency, with offices in Ripon, Berlin, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh. Check us out at diedrichinsurance.com.
The Ripon Area School District mission is empowering learners, engaging community, and enriching the world. Ripon students follow this in early childhood programs, project-based charter schools, K-12 engineering courses, strong fine arts offerings, extracurricular offerings, and the Start College Early program. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
Fresh in our produce department, whole seedless watermelons are $3.99 each. 4 packs of Michigan slicing tomatoes are $1.99 each. And 3-pound bags of B-size red potatoes are $2.99. Large lemons, cucumbers, or green peppers are all 2 for $1. Find these fresh deals and more in the produce department at Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
For a truly delicious lunch or evening dinner, plan a visit to Pastimes Pub and Grill. Carol's homemade soups are always available, along with a great variety of sandwiches, awesome burgers, and salads. Be sure to try their popular baby back ribs, available Saturday evening. If you enjoy cooking, stop in and apply at Pastimes Pub and Grill, downtown Ripon.
At American Family Insurance, we're here to protect your dream home. And with equipment breakdown coverage, we'll also protect the things that keep your dream home running. So if you experience a sudden mechanical or electrical breakdown in your home, you're covered. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Contact Brad Tegla-Petra, agent at 920-748-5031.
Refer to policy for equipment breakdown covered losses, deductible limitations, and exclusions. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Next time you're heading out for breakfast or lunch, visit Mr. and Mrs. P's Eatery. Their menu includes many different scratch-made, professionally prepared entrees, and your meal with a delectable dessert from their in-house bakery, open Wednesday through Sunday. Mr. and Mrs. P's Eatery, Fond du Lac Street, Ripon.
Whatever your building needs are, be sure to contact Schmidt Lumber in Ripon, serving the area for over 20 years with quality products such as insulation, roofing materials, treated lumber, moldings, and windows, doors, and locks. If you have any questions about building materials, Keith from Schmidt Lumber has the answers. Call 920-748-3570, specializing in lumber for every purpose. Buy where the builders buy. That's Schmidt Lumber, 427 East Fond du Lac Street, Ripon.
Dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education and are striving for excellence. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
With a full line of insurance products exclusively designed for Wisconsin, call Victor at Victor Magnus Agency. With Rural Mutual Insurance, Victor will help get your personal, business, farm, and life insurance needs in order. For a free quote, visit victormagnus.com. That's Victor, MAGNUS.com.
Make the long drive this season with confidence all year long. Get ready for your next road trip with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
returning here to Winneconne High School Gymnasium. Ripon trails Winneconne 53-28 in tonight's contest. Take a look at some scoring for your hometown Ripon Tigers. Not really a lot to talk about, as Riley Brooks leading the way for the Tigers with 11 points. Spencer Schultz with 8. 5 points for Cole Burdick. 2 points for Kai Egamite and 2 points for Brandon Carlson. For the Winneconne Wolves, 10 points so far tonight for Austin Wiedemeyer. And we have 9 points on the board by Colin Bremen, 5 points by Wyatt Thorpe, 8 points coming off the bench for Logan Lether, and 5 points also coming off the bench for Evan Riley. 2 points by the leading scorer of this Winneconne team, Tyler Youngbauer, but where he's not been able to hit, the other team members have definitely picked it up. Winneconne with, looks like 10 three-pointers alone in the first half, compared to 1 for Ripon. So we've got about a little over 2.5 minutes left. I'm going to run a few more ads here, and we'll get back to the action here shortly.
Are you looking for a new career? The Smuckers facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wage is over $20 per hour, full benefits effective day one, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckercareers.com.
Drive your favorite teams to the games with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and a bonus up to $1,500. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers.
Celebrating 125 years of community banking, committed to providing excellent customer service in support of local businesses, community, and individual financial growth. That's Winneconne Bank, the natural choice. Member FDIC. And Edward Jones. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement deserves more attention, Edward Jones can help. Stop by and see your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Greg Dragalovich at 121 Watson Street and Chad Horton at 1098 West Fond du Lac Street to learn more. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. And Butzing Marchant, serving local families with grace and compassion since 1896. Hometown Radio is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area on the Morning Wake. Fusion Heating and Cooling, the area's newest family-oriented Trane dealer, offers service on all manufacturers' brands and specializes in providing solutions for all your home comfort needs. Getting the job professionally done and on time. Fusion Heating and Cooling, servicing Ripon and the surrounding area. Starting the second half, Ripon inbounds the ball. Carlson Haddock gets it down to Riley Brooks. Now out to Willett. Spencer Schultz over to the near side to Brooks. Brooks puts up a jumper, and that's going to come off the side of the rim. No good, and rebounded by Winneconne. They take the ball down. With the ball was Ryan. He gets it to Wiedemeyer at the top of the key. Youngbauer back in the game for Winneconne. Bremen takes it to the free throw line, kicks it out to Ryan. Ryan takes it to the free throw line. Thorpe kicks it out to Youngbauer. Now to Wiedemeyer, underneath, turnaround jump shot off the glass, and that'll drop for 2. So Wiedemeyer adds 2 more points to his already 10 points, makes it 55-28. And we've got a whistle as Egamite tries to drive in for a shot, and that's going to be called against Bremen. I've got him for 3. Egamite inbounds the ball to Riley Brooks, and we got a whistle as it's knocked out of bounds by Thorpe for the Wolves. So Egamite will inbound the ball once again for the Tigers. He gets it out deep to Willett. Willett brings it to the top of the key. Shoots it over to the other side to Spencer Schultz. Puts up a shot off the rim, rebounded by Carlson. Carlson goes up with it, and he's going to be fouled. He'll get 2 shots. Foul called against Colin Ryan. You say that's his 3rd. As Carlson steps to the line for 2 shots, he'll set for the first on the way, and that's off the back of the rim, no good. Carlson trying to shake it off. He'll step back up to the line and gets ready to shoot once again. Deep breath by Carlson, puts it up off the back of the rim, no good, and Youngbauer pulls it down for Winneconne. Youngbauer gets it to Wiedemeyer, kicks the ball out. That's to Ellis. Now they get it to Riley. Shot put up off the rim, pulled down by Brooks for the Tigers. He brings it down. Over to Willett in the far corner, puts up a 3, no good, pulled down by Carlson. Carlson gives it to Schultz. And out to Carlson at the top. Over to the other side now to Willett. He gets it to Brooks on the right side of the lane. He'll put up a jump shot, no good, and that's going to be rebounded by Winneconne. So Wiedemeyer with the ball, bounce pass under the basket, goes to Bremen, and Ripon with the rebound. Brooks brings it down, spin move, puts up a jump shot, no good, and Ripon can't get it to go. Rebounded by Winneconne, and they'll bring it back the other way. Wiedemeyer over to Thorpe, over into the corner now to Riley. They give it to Youngbauer. Youngbauer with a turnaround jump shot, and that'll fall for 2. So Brandon Carlson brings the ball down, hands it off to Willett. Now to Schultz on the left side of the lane. Now into the corner to Brooks. Back out to Schultz. Over to Willett on the other side. He gets it down underneath to Egamite, and we're going to have a whistle. Foul being called. I believe he said it was on Riley. That will be his first. Egamite inbounds the ball at the baseline, gets it to Brooks. Brooks puts a jump up, and that's good for 2. First points of the second half for the Tigers. Youngbauer, yes, that is Youngbauer. Drives it all the way down. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Youngbauer sets for the first. That comes off the front of the rim. No good. Wiedemeyer will have a seat, as will Thorpe for Winneconne. Coming in is Van Handel. And the second shot by Youngbauer is good. That'll make it 58-30. Ripon trailing by 28 points here in the second half. Early in the second half. Stolen away by Youngbauer. He'll take it all the way down. A sidestep move on Schultz, and he'll lay it in for 2. Brandon Carlson brings it back down. Spin move, goes into the lane. Knocked out of his hand, and scramble for the ball, and finally Agamite came up with it, and they're going to blow the whistle. Coach Brooks isn't happy. He's out on the floor. He wants to know what's going on. One official said it's supposed to be Winneconne's ball. He's trying to get an explanation. Now 2 of the officials are talking, so we'll see what's going on. I believe the other official that was at the baseline is going to overturn the original call, and it'll be Ripon ball. So now I'm not sure what's going on. So one of the assistant coaches for Winneconne comes to pull Coach Belo back. So I'm not sure where we're at here. Players are apparently going to their benches, pulling everybody back, and so I'm not sure where we're at. We'll take a time out here while they're sorting things out and tell you a little more about some of our sponsors. What's for breakfast tomorrow? Maybe fresh hand-cut donuts from the in-store bakery at Webster's Marketplace. Webster's Marketplace, open at 6 a.m. daily, Highway 23 West in Ripon. And Chef Nick and Chef Ryan at the Premier Restaurant, Oakwood, in Heidel House, Green Lake, invite you to come indulge yourself with their homemade breads, butters, and rich scratch soups that will warm your stomach and heart. That's Oakwood Bar and Restaurant in Heidel House of Green Lake. If you loved them before, you're going to love them even more. So, players are back out on the court. I guess the officials have things straightened out. It's going to be Ripon's ball at the baseline. Agamite to inbound the ball. He gets it out deep. It actually stolen away by Youngbauer for the Wolves. And now Ripon gets it back. Henry Willett, he gets it down to Agamite. Agamite puts up a jump shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back, and that's good for 2. Things getting a little bit crazy here right now. So with the ball, Winneconne, layup put up and pulled down by Agamite. Agamite with his first 2 rebounds of the night. Spencer Schultz brings the ball up court, gets it over to the near side to Carlson. He'll bring it out to the top, now to Brooks at the top of the key. Hands it off to Schultz. Now Schultz in the arc, over to Brandon Carlson. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Finally gets it out to Riley Brooks. Brooks, she pulls up, jumper, bounces around, no good, and we're going to have a whistle. And I believe that's going to go against Winneconne. Foul's going to be called on Jackson Ellis. They say that's his 3rd. So Ripon again will have the ball at their own baseline. Agamite to inbound the ball. He gets it to Brooks and out of his hands, and now Carlson grabs it, gets it out to Willett. Willett to Brooks on the right side, kicks it out to Willett. Willett for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. That's going to be number 21, Van Handel. He gives it to Youngbauer. Knocked away now by Brooks. Brooks takes it right to the basket, puts it up, and good for 2. Youngbauer inbounds the ball, or takes the inbounded ball, brings it up court. Spencer Schultz guarding him. Get the ball over to Lether, and Wiedemeyer gets the ball, turn around, lays it in for 2. 62-34, Ripon trailing by 28. Agamite with the ball, turnaround jump shot, in and out, and pulled down by Winneconne. Bringing it down is Lether, and stolen away by Henry Willett. Willett brings it all the way down court. He'll lay it up off the glass. Good for 2 for Willett. His first points of the game. And now we have a full timeout being taken. let's take it with them. We'll be back.
Summer has its own feeling. It can be active and hot. It can also be cool and relaxing. It's your choice when it's happening in your own backyard. Summer is the time to turn your dream projects into reality, and your neighborhood Ace Hardware in Ripon and Wautoma is here to help. However you want to plant it, build it, paint it, or customize it, Ace is ready to turn your home into your summer oasis.
Ace is the helpful place in Ripon and Wautoma. MPB Builders in Ripon, national award winners in building construction, is now hiring. MPB Builders is currently seeking employees for general labor, mechanics, material estimators, draftsmen, and clerical work. If you're a subcontractor for metal roofing or post-frame construction, MPB has immediate work available. MPB Builders offers competitive wages and full benefits, part-time positions available for college students and semi-retired individuals. For more about what MPB has to offer, check out their website at mpbbuilders.com.
Welcome back to Winneconne High School. Inbound the ball to Youngbauer for the Wolves. Ripon trails 62-38 on your Heidel House scoreboard. Wiedemeyer, he gets it back to Youngbauer, driving the lane, and he puts it up off the glass for two. So Youngbauer coming alive here in the second half. Brandon Carlson with the ball. Ripon moving from right to left on your screen now. Ripon dressed in their black uniforms. Schultz drives the lane, puts it up hard off the glass, no good. Pulled down by Lether for the Wolves. And now a shot put up by Wiedemeyer from three-point range. Pulled down by Willett. Willett brings the ball up court, gives it to Carlson. Carlson over to Schultz. Over in the near corner to Willett. Willett puts up a shot inside the arc, no good, and chased down by Agamite. And finally, turnover to Winneconne. And shot put up by Lether, and that's good for two. So Winneconne goes up 66-36, Ripon down by 30 now. Kai Agamite, turnaround jump shot knocked out of his hand. He gets the ball back and puts it up, and it rolls all the way around the rim and finally decides to fall in. 6 points on the night for Agamite. Ripon with pressure. They get the ball to Wiedemeyer in the forecourt. Youngbauer takes a three-pointer off the rim, rebounded by Wiedemeyer, stolen away by Schultz. Schultz all the way to the basket, and he puts it up, and he's going to be fouled by Youngbauer, and that'll be a +1 for Schultz. That's his third foul for Youngbauer, so several players in foul trouble. I see at least 4 in foul trouble for Winneconne. So Youngbauer going to have a seat. Coming in for him will be Brahman. Schultz at the line to shoot his +1. Shots on the way, and that's good. So Ripon trailing now by 25, 66-41 as Brayman brings the ball up. He gets it to Thorpe. Thorpe over to Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer drives over to the right side of the lane. Bounce pass inside to Lether, and they're going to say it stepped out of bounds, and it'll be Ripon ball. Cole Burdick in the game for Ripon. He'll inbound the ball to Spencer Schultz in the backcourt. 66-41. Ripon trails by 25. Schultz over to Mansell. Get it back out to Willett. Willett to Riley and back out to Willett. Now they get it back to Brooks again. Brooks turnaround jump shot, no good off the front of the rim. He gets his own rebound. And now over to Willett on the far side. Willett underneath to Cole Burdick. Burdick backs up his defender, puts it up off the glass. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Cole Burdick doing a pretty good job under the basket tonight when he's been in the game. Couple of miscues, but overall doing a good job down there. Coming off the bench, first shot by Burdick is good. Burdick, usually one of the better free throw shooters. He's actually got the higher average than anybody on the team from what I looked at earlier today. Misses the first one. So he'll set for his second shot of the free throws. On the way, and this one rattles in. So Ripon inches another point closer, 66-42. Down by 24 as Wiedemeyer brings the ball up. Nowhere to go with it. Finally kicks the ball out to our mystery player. He's at the top of the arc. Now gets it to Youngbauer. Cross court to Thorpe. Thorpe drives the lane, kicks the ball out. Now back to Thorpe in the corner. He brings it out to the top of the key to Youngbauer. And now to our mystery player driving the lane. He puts it up off the glass for two. No idea who that player is. Burdick with the ball, top of the key. He'll spin move in the lane, and Youngbauer pulls down the rebound. Spencer Schultz reached in and almost stolen away, but I believe they may call him for a foul. That's his first tonight, that I have anyway. So Winneconne will get the ball in the backcourt. Looks like Ripon's going to give full court pressure. As Ripon coming back to guard everybody here. 4 Ripon players in the forecourt. Youngbauer inbounds the ball. He gets to Wiedemeyer. Now Ripon backs off. Wiedemeyer brings it up over the timeline. And stolen away by Willett. Willett will take it all way to the rim, and he'll lay it all off the glass for two. 68-44, Ripon down by 24. And Youngbauer saves it from going out of bounds. Kicks it out. Now they get it to Thorpe. To Youngbauer. Knocked out of bounds by Henry Willett. Actually, he was trying to save it as it was tipped off the fingertips of a Winneconne player, and it went off Henry's hand and out of bounds. So Winneconne maintains possession. Youngbauer. Now they get it out to Thorpe. Over into the corner to Ryan. He tries to bring it out underneath. Nowhere to go. Kick it out to Wiedemeyer. Now to Thorpe. Back over to the right side. That's our mystery player. He'll get it to Wiedemeyer. Now to Youngbauer. Youngbauer over to Riley. In the corner now to Thorpe. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And that, I believe, is going to go on John Munchow. Yes. That'll be actually Caleb Hop. So Winneconne gets the ball at the baseline, 68-44. And we have 7:55 remaining on the clock. We've got a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Are you looking for a new career? The Smuckers facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wage is over $20 per hour. Full benefits effective day one and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckerscareer.com. And Winneconne Bank is celebrating 125 years of community banking, building a solid reputation as a mortgage lending leader, offering lending choices to fit your best options. Winneconne Bank, the natural choice. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. That's Winneconne Bank. So we're back out on the floor as we have 7:55 remaining on the clock. Ripon down 68-44. Winneconne inbounding the ball. They get it into Youngbauer. Youngbauer out to Thorpe. Thorpe gets it over to Riley. Now into the corner to Wiedemeyer. He gets it underneath to Youngbauer. Knocked away as he's trying to put it up by Burdick. Now they get it back out to Youngbauer. Youngbauer to Riley, to Thorpe, and over in the far side to Wiedemeyer. Back to Youngbauer. He'll put up a jumper. Burdick takes a swipe at it and comes off the rim, pulled down by Riley Brooks. Brooks will bring it up court. He'll try to drive it, puts up a jump shot, and he's going to be fouled by, looks like, Thorpe. And that will be against Thorpe. That's his first foul tonight. Brooks goes to the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers. So Riley Brooks, first shot on the way, and bounces off the rim. Brooks having some shooting difficulties tonight, both from the field and from the line. Carlson checks back into the game for Ripon, as well as Agamite. Sitting down is Hop and Spencer Schultz. Brooks' second free throw. That one's good. 68-45. Ripon now chips away another one. 68-45, down by 23. Knocked away by Mansell, and it's going to be Ripon's ball, as they're going to say it was touched last by Winneconne. Brandon Carlson will inbound the ball for the Tigers. Couple substitutions for Winneconne as coming into the game is Logan Lether and Evan Riley. Carlson inbounds to Brooks. Brooks brings the ball up court, hands it off to Carlson. Carlson to the right side of the lane, now on the near side to Kai Agamite. Agamite goes into the lane. He's going to be called for traveling. He kind of got pushed. He almost didn't have a choice, but they didn't call for the foul. They called the travel. Unfortunate. So Youngbauer, Ripon going to give full court pressure in the backcourt. Youngbauer to inbound the ball. And stolen away by Brooks. Brooks over to Burdick. Burdick puts it up off the glass, and he'll be fouled by Youngbauer. That's going to be number 4 for Youngbauer. And Burdick will go to the line to shoot 2. That was a good call. Burdick did a turnaround jump shot. Youngbauer left his feet. He didn't like the call, and neither did the Winneconne fans. So Burdick is good on his first shot. Youngbauer has a seat, and coming back into the game is Van Handel for the Wolves. Burdick steps to the line for his second shot. That one's off the back of the rim, and scramble for the ball, and Burdick trying to get it, but Wiedemeyer, and now we're going to have a whistle and a foul called on Burdick. Burdick not happy. That's his first foul. He was trying to get the ball, and they called a foul. So inbound by Wiedemeyer. And they finally get it into Riley, and taking it all the way down, and off the glass is Van Handel for 2. Ripon quickly inbounds the ball. 70-46. Ripon down by 24. They get the ball out to Brooks. Brooks drives baseline, one-handed, off the glass, and in for 2. So Brooks with a double-digit number tonight scoring. Not sure about rebounding yet. So they get the ball out to Ryan. He gets it to Riley. Now over to Van Handel. Back out to Lether, and stolen away by Ripon, but we're going to have a whistle. And apparently a foul on Ripon. That's going to be called against Agamite. That should be his first of the night. Ripon not looking bad in the foul department. So to inbound the ball at the baseline will be Lether. Excuse me, that's Colin Ryan. He gets it in. Lether with the ball, now over to Riley. Back out to Ryan. Ryan puts it up off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Brooks. Brooks brings it down past the timeline for the Tigers. Out to the top of the key. He gets it underneath to Hop. And we got a traveling call. If anything, that should have been a held ball, but they called traveling on Hop, so turnover by Ripon. Coach Brooks is in the ear of the referee down in that corner. Wiedemeyer gets the ball in to Lether. Lether will bring it up court. Gets it over to Van Handel. Now to Ryan. Ryan at the top of the key over to the other side to Lether. Over in the corner to Riley, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And it will be against Ripon. Going to call that against Hop. Should be his second. Inbounding the ball for Winneconne will be Colin Ryan. He'll inbound the ball at the baseline. Gets it out to Lether. Lether on the right side. Now out to Riley. Cross court to Van Handel and over on the other side to Ryan. Now they get it out to Van Handel. Now to the near side. Top of the key to Van Handel. Over to the other side now. And they get it down in the corner. And they're just working, trying to get Ripon to foul. And Agamite reached in, and I thought they were going to call a foul on him, but they called traveling on Winneconne. So Ripon's ball in the backcourt. Mansell inbounds the ball to Riley Brooks. And Brooks brings the ball up court for the Tigers. 70-48, Ripon trails. Three-point shot, nothing but net for Brooks, and we got a timeout by the Tigers.
30-second timeout.
That'll be a 30-second timeout.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
With a full line of insurance products exclusively designed for Wisconsin, call Victor at Victor Magnus Agency. With Rural Mutual Insurance, Victor will help get your personal, business, farm, and life insurance needs in order. For a free quote, visit victormagnus.com. That's Victor, MAGNUS.com.
Welcome back to Winneconne High School. Coming out of the timeout, Winneconne has the ball. Ripon going to give full court pressure once again. They've got a lot of chipping away to do. They trail by 19 on your Heidel House scoreboard. Ball inbounded to Lether. He'll bring the ball up past the timeline, guarded by Carlson. Kick the ball out to Ryan. Ryan at the top. Gets it over to Wiedemeyer, bounce pass. Now to Brahman. Back out to Ryan. He'll take it to the top of the key, hands it off to Brahman. Again, Winneconne just trying to get Ripon to foul. They're so far ahead that they're just trying to get Ripon to foul while they pass the ball around. So Wiedemeyer with the ball. He gets it underneath to Brahman, and Brahman has a clear shot at the basket and lays it in for two. Underneath to Carlson. Carlson with a hesitated shot right off the backboard and puts it in for two. His first 2 points of the second half. 4 on the night for Carlson. As stolen away now by Hop. Hop gets it to Agamite. Agamite puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Brooks, and he's fouled. Foul going to be against, I believe it's going to be Lether. Yes, it is, number 1. That's his second of the night. Going to the line will be Brooks for the Tigers. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Shots on the way, and that's good. He earns himself a second. Ripon slowly chipping away. They're down to an 18-point deficit. See if Brooks can make it 17, and he does. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this contest. Ripon down by 17. Ripon traps Lether in the corner, and we got a timeout call by Winneconne. Edward Jones is likely one of your most important assets, or actually 401k is likely one of your most important assets. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture. Stop by and see your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Greg Gregolovich at 121 Watson Street, or Shad Horton at 1098 West Fond du Lac Street to learn more. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. And Butzine Marchant, serving local families with grace and compassion since 1896. Hometown Radio is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area on the Morning Wake. Coming out of the timeout, Ripon's back out on the court. Riley Brooks having last-minute conversation with Coach Brooks. Winneconne will inbound the ball. Inbounding will be Colin Ryan in the forecourt. Gets it over to Wiedemeyer in the near corner. Back out to Ryan. Ryan dribbling it around, trying to force a foul. They're just working the ball around the perimeter. Either foul or get an open shot. Now we're going to have the foul, and that looks like it's going to go against Hop. Caleb Hop. Didn't really see that he did anything, but Lether fell to the floor. So Lether goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's up, and that's good. He earns himself a second. Tigers on the floor are Carlson, Brooks, Hop, Agamite, and Schultz. Lether with his second shot. That one's nothing but net. Makes our score 74-55. Ripon trailing, and now stolen away by Winneconne. And with the ball, Brahman gets it under the basket to Lether, and he puts it up off the glass. 4-2. Winneconne taking their time, being very deliberate, trying to force the foul or get the open shot, and that was definitely an open shot. Agamite with the ball, tries to get it to Brooks on the right side of the lane, and it's kicked out of bounds by Winneconne. So Coach Brooks going to make a four-man substitution here, bringing in some of his bench players. Brexton Kibela, Noah Hansen. Who else do we have in? Henry Willett came into the game as well. Staying on the court for the Tigers was Spencer Schultz, and also coming in was John Munchell. And so Winneconne going to make a complete line change now. So except for the unknown player, I've got names to get used to for Winneconne. So inbound to Schultz. He's got it on the right side of the lane. Puts up a jump shot, no good, off the side of the rim. Pulled down by Winneconne. And they bring the ball up court. That's going to be Reitz, and now over to the other side. Tries to get it back out to Reitz. Henry Willett knocks it away, and Wright saves it from going out of bounds into the hands of Schultz, and then it's up in the air. Ripon can't get it. Winneconne gets it back, and putting up the shot is our unnamed player. Gets to 78-55. Shot put up by Ripon. Rebounded by Gardner for the Wolves. Working the ball around. Winneconne drives into the lane, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Ripon ball. They're going to say it went off the Winneconne player. I believe that was Gardner. So Noah Hansen to inbound the ball. He'll inbound to Mansell, who's just stepping into the game for Spencer Schultz. So Mansell brings the ball up for the Tigers. Munchau. Now they get it to Willett. Willett kicks it out to Mansell into the lane, puts it up off the glass and doesn't go, knocked around like a pinball down there. Mansell comes up with it. Noah Hansen puts it up, no good. 3-point range and rebounded by Winneconne. So Winneconne once again just working the ball around. We're down to 55 seconds. Ripon trails 78-55. So unless a miracle should happen, which I don't foresee, Kevela puts up a shot, rebounded by Hansen, and that's good as he puts it back. So Noah Hansen gets on the board for the Tigers. We've got a full timeout with 39.6 seconds remaining. Ripon trails 78-57. Following this game, the conclusion of this game, I'm going to let you hear from some of our sponsors for closing, and then I'll be back with a few last comments, and we'll wrap this up in fairly short order tonight. But Ripon likely coming away with the defeat tonight. Just looking quickly at the scoring for Ripon. It looks like Riley Brooks has got 23 points that I have him down for. And unofficially, $12 or 13 rebounds. So it looks like Brooks likely has a double-double tonight. So Winneconne with the ball, working the ball around. Three-pointer put up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ripon. And Henry Willett brings the ball up court for the Tigers. He gets it to Munchow, and now it's going to go out of bounds off Winneconne. So it'll be Ripon ball with 15.5 seconds remaining on the clock. Mansell to inbound the ball for the Tigers at the baseline. He gets it out to Willett, out to Munchow. Munchow steps back for a three, but not there. They get it to Hansen, now to Kevela. And they're going to call Kevela for traveling. These young men that are on the court now, for the most part, they don't get much playing time, so mistakes do tend to happen. And time runs out on the Tigers, and they go down to Winneconne, 78-57. I'm going to share some of our sponsors with you, and I'll be back for some last-minute comments, and we'll wrap this up for the night. Stay with me for the conclusion here before we sign off.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact Brad Teglapetra, agent at 120 Watson Street, Ripon, 920-748-5031.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Diedrich Insurance Agency, with offices in Ripon, Berlin, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh. Check us out at diedrichinsurance.com.
Introducing Walk-In Wednesdays at Alliance Laundry Systems in Ripon. Walk in and interview at Door 2 on Shepherd Street, Wednesdays 10 to 4. Start at $25 an hour for second shift assembly. Plus, we're working 4 10-hour shifts with overtime on Fridays when needed. We have great benefits including medical, dental, vacation, retirement, and tuition reimbursement. Can't make it Wednesdays? Apply at alliancelaundry.com careers.
Alliance Laundry Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
This week at Webster's Marketplace, our signature Angus T-bone steaks are $8.99 per pound. Golden Plump Grade A fresh whole fryer chickens are $1.49 per pound. And family packs of boneless pork country-style spare ribs are buy one, get one free. See the front page of our weekly sales ad for more great deals this week at Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
MPB Builders in Ripon, national award winners in building construction, is now hiring. MPB Builders is currently seeking employees for general labor, mechanics, material estimators, draftsmen, and clerical work. If you're a subcontractor for metal roofing or post-frame construction, MPB has immediate work available. MPB Builders offers competitive wages and full benefits, part-time positions available for college students and semi-retired individuals. For more about what MPB has to offer, check out their website at mpbbuilders.com.
Summer has its own feeling. It can be active and hot. It can also be cool and relaxing. It's your choice when it's happening in your own backyard. Summer is the time to turn your dream projects into reality. And your neighborhood Ace Hardware in Ripon and Wautoma is here to help. However you want to plant it, build it, paint it, or customize it, Ace is ready to turn your home into your summer oasis.
Ace is the helpful place in Ripon and Wautoma.
Whatever your building needs are, be sure to contact Schmidt Lumber in Ripon, serving the area for over 20 years with quality products such as insulation, roofing materials, treated lumber, moldings, and windows, doors, and locks. If you have any questions about building materials, Keith from Schmidt Lumber has the answers. Call 920-748-3570, specializing in lumber for every purpose. Buy where the builders buy. That's Schmidt Lumber, 427 East Fond du Lac Street, Ripon.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
With a full line of insurance products exclusively designed for Wisconsin, call Victor at Victor Magnus Agency. With Rural Mutual Insurance, Victor will help get your personal, business, farm, and life insurance needs in order. For a free quote, visit victormagnus.com. That's Victor, MAGNUS.com.
Welcome back to Winneconne High School as the Ripon Tigers go down in defeat to the Winneconne Wolves 78-57. Riley Brooks having a big night on the boards, both scoring and rebounding. 22 points I've got him down for. This is all unofficial, of course. Also had him marked down for about 12 or 13 rebounds, so a double-double for Brooks tonight. Player of the game, even though Ripon lost, will go to Brooks, as he had a good night tonight. Not one of his most outstanding nights, but still a good night, and he led this Ripon team. So good luck to Ripon next week, as they'll be traveling to Plymouth to take on the Plymouth Panthers. The Tiger Girls will host Winnebago Lutheran Academy next week Tuesday at the Tigers Den, with the varsity game scheduled to begin around 7:15 p.m. That game can be heard on 93.1 FM and 1600 AM, The Wave, and viewed on the Ripon Channel's YouTube stream. Then next week, I will have the Ripon Girls game on Thursday and the boys on Friday, as they will travel to Plymouth to take on the Panthers. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this broadcast possible. Be sure to support the sponsors that support Ripon Tiger Sports. Once again, final score here tonight in Winneconne. Winneconne wins 78-57. From the Winneconne High School Gymnasium, I'm Bruce Link saying good night, everybody. Have a great weekend and stay Tiger Proud.
One, two, roll up, and